Hello, this is a quick video capture demo using ffmpeg and the Unreal screen capture direct show codec. So basically what I want to show here is simply how I accomplish this. So basically what I have here, if you look at my command line, so I'm calling ffmpeg. This is, I don't know exactly what version of the ffmpeg this is, unfortunately. It's relatively recent, May 9th, 2013. 2013 rather. So basically what am I doing here? I'm using the direct show format. I'm setting a buffer size of 1 gigabyte, so I have plenty of space to do a full screen, basically 1080p capture at 30 frames per second. Specifying for input a video and audio device. Video is use screen capture, audio is my microphone. Yes, this is Japanese Windows, that's why it says maiku in katakana rather than microphone, and it's also cut off at the end here. Rate is, ignoring this. Frame rate 30 frames per second, threads 4, and then saving to mp4, not using any sort of special presets. I know there's a lot out there. I need to learn about them, but I don't know. So basically, how is this working? So first off, use screen capture. That is freely available off the net. I will make a link later as to where you can download that, but you do need that in order to do this in addition to ffmpeg. And then in addition to that, we have a registry key we need to set up. This is documented in the codecs README. So basically, HKey local machine software, Unreal Live, use screen capture. This will not be auto-created, so you need to create this. And assuming you're using 64-bit Windows and the 64-bit version of the codec, this is where you create it. If you're using the 32-bit version of the codec, you may need to create it under this WoW 6432 node directory. Most people probably don't need to worry about this. Just create the key as shown here. And then as for the actual values you need, this is all out of the README, basically important stuff. Frame rate you'll want to set to decimal 30. Left and right, basically specifying you want to do full width capture. Top and bottom is set to 4 and 1076. The reason being is, from what I've read on the net, YouTube seems to have some issues with re-encoding true 1080p videos, and in general people trim it down to 1072, which is actually what you see right here for my input stream because of these registry settings. So with that, you're able to use this command line and get the appropriate width for your input source. And then, okay, one other thing is, how do I know what to put here? Okay, this kind of makes sense for buffer. Where do I get these device names? Well, let's find out. Let's see if I can find it here by looking at the help. And it is not jumping out at me. This is not the first time I've had trouble with this. I really think the help needs to be a bit more helpful. Oh, okay. I'm just getting basic options. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna grep this real quick. Grep and list C device. Okay, it's not even in the long list, it's in the full list. So, okay. So ffmpeg list devices. Okay, format is direct show, list devices, and then if it's input device is dummy. Maybe that's not quite it. Okay, I have forgotten the exact command line for this. I'm going to cheat. There we go. This device is true. The show input is dummy. If I do this, okay, so here's where I see my devices. Let me get this out of the way. I don't want to distract you. I am planning on making that document available later. Just trying to do some test video captures as is. Okay, so we have two different video capture devices. My webcam, which is a Logic Tech, but on Japanese Windows it shows as the Logic Cool. I won't go into that right now. Screencapture, which is the filter that I installed. And then we have some gobbledygook here for my microphone. And this is just some mojibake, basically corrupted characters, because probably this build of ffmpeg isn't handling Unicode as expected, and it's just printing out however. But really, when we specify stuff, if you copy paste this is not going to work. You really need to know what this is. In this case, it's mic, like here. And of course, this only affects Japanese Windows users, because on English Windows, it's going to be in English, and you can copy and paste. So it's really probably specific to my environment. Okay, now that I've rambled on for a while, I'm going to quit this and go on to the next capture. Oh, one thing to note is, yes, I am doing a full HD capture, 30 frames per second, and I'm going directly to mp4. I'm not saving in an intermediate format, not saving it to raw video first and then re-encoding or anything like that. The reason is because I wasn't able to find a good way to do so. If I save it as raw, it seems like basically it's just too much for my system, too much raw data being written to disk. It doesn't work on my drive, which is a SATA 2, 5400 RPM, not the fastest thing on the planet, but not exactly crappy. For those with the 7200 RPM, maybe you'll have better luck if you want to try raw capture. If you want to do... this is annoying. Okay. I don't want to get rid of that completely. Okay. But basically, raw capture I've had problems with. There may be some way to do that. I'm still investigating. But just saving as an AVI and doing vcodec copy does not work. My buffer runs out of memory really quick, and it's just so much data being saved to disk. It's just too much for the drive to handle. Okay, so with that, I'm at about 10 minutes of rambling. Obviously, I'm new to doing this. This video may be deleted in the future and may make something else that's a bit more quick and to the point. But I'm just putting this out there for now, and I'll keep doing this, and I'm sure I'll improve. Anyway, let's leave that as is. Thank you for watching.